Hey, it's me Fast Coop, and I'm gonna need y'all to like, share, and subscribe to the crib, man. Do that for me right now. All you gotta do is tap that. It's like you be tapping little mama. Yeah, tap that just like y'all be tapping y'all iPhone, tapping Instagram, just to like, yeah, Karuchi's pictures, just to like the Shade Room's pictures, yeah, just to like Spiritual World's pictures. You feel me? Just press the like button. That's all I need y'all to do, man. But anyway, listen, man, I'm gonna give y'all the exact reason why Young Thug is in the wrong for getting upset with Rich Homie Quan for wanting to leave Rich Gang. Two words, Rich Gang. Rich Homie did not sign up to be no gang member. He signed up to be an artist. You feel me? If Rich Homie wanted to be a gang member solely on his own, he would have been that before he got into the rap game. He's from Atlanta. He would have been throwing up bees. You feel me? It wouldn't have happened after Rich Gang. You feel me? It would have been happening originally. Rich Homie Quan ended up noticing what was going on when he was in Rich Gang. It was more than music. It started to turn to a street organization. Now, if you look into the Young Thug RICO, YSL RICO, excuse me, it's been in effect since 2013. That's when the investigation began. So, yes, Rich Gang was under investigation at some point in time. Luckily, you feel me, they ain't have nothing that stick during that duration. But in all actuality, it could have been ammunition used against Rich Homie Quan if he decided to stay with Rich Gang. Now, we're going to talk about Birdman. If you really sit back and think about Birdman, Birdman was trying to be a Suge Knight. He was trying to be a gang leader. He was trying to be an organizer. That's what Birdman was trying to do. That's in his nature. You feel me? He wanted to be the big homie Blood. Once he realized that Young Thug was a real step and had real steppers around him, real gang members around him, he said, wow, I could have way more control. You see what I'm saying? Young Thug is a sex, money, murder, blood. You feel me? But he was around a lot of Rolling 60 Crips as well. Predominantly Bloods, but, there was a few Crips involved in terms of, YSL. Now, I guess they ended up making their own imprint called YSL, and they started, screaming slime. You feel me? Um, and when Birdman seen that he had an opportunity to be the one to tell them what to do, he couldn't get enough. You feel me? Birdman loves power since he was a youngin'. But you have to realize that Rich Homie Quan understood that, listen, this nigga ain't my big homie. You feel me? He ain't from Atlanta. He ain't from East Atlanta. He from Decatur, nigga. He ain't from out here, nigga. This nigga from New Orleans. He from Holly Grove. He from Magnolia. You feel me? He from over there. You feel me? He don't call no plays over here in East Atlanta in Zone 6. He ain't, I mean, he ain't Gucci, nigga. You Birdman. You feel me? Get it straight. And Rich Homie Quan was smart enough to understand what was going on. But you feel me? They was making so much good music that it just looked like he should have continued to keep doing that. But this is why it's more than the music. It's what's going on behind the scenes. And Rich Homie Quan felt like it wasn't good. He felt like he was getting away from his rich homies. Rich Homie already had his own movement. The rich homies. Rich as in spirit. You dig what I'm saying? That's what they're saying was. You feel me? Rich Homie, yeah, he broke the law, but he wasn't really no gang member. You could break the law and not be a gang member. There's a bunch of niggas who get locked up all the time who don't want to be down with no gang. Rich Homie was true to himself, but what happened as soon as he got down with Rich Gang? He started claiming blood and he started dyeing his hair red. The influence was real. You feel me? You got Young Thug right there, and you got Birdman right there. You feel me? And then on top of that, Young Thug's a real stepper, and he really has it going on in Atlanta. You feel me? So the influence is really there. They, threw the rag at him. They're like, you might as well get down. You feel me? You run around, representing Rich Gang. We got the bandana on the cups and all of that. And I guess, Rich Homie Quan went with he went with the vibe, and Rich Gang, Rich Homie Quan. It just made sense. The rich part, you feel me? But the gang part is what didn't make sense to Quan. And that was the issue. You see what I'm trying to say? So, Young Thug, you got to understand, bro, at the beginning of your career, Rich Homie carried you. With those hit records, he carried you. You feel me? It was him who was actually the biggest star at the time. He had more momentum than you. He had some type of weight. You feel me? And that he had my nigga. He had I know. That was Rich Homie Quan's, you feel me, catalog that carried you. Yes, afterwards, when Rich Homie Quan was able to drop music because he had his label issues with TIG, you took advantage of the situation because his sound was no longer able to come into play in terms of new stuff. He only could play classics, which was very tough when you still got a lot in the tank to give out. You feel me? Especially in that era where new music was coming out all the time. So Young Thug took over 2014, but you feel me? You got a boost from Rich Homie Quan. And now, since Rich Homie Quan's actually gone, you're the person who really gets to capitalize off the record, not Birdman. Birdman can't capitalize like that off the record. I mean, maybe off some streams or whatever, unless y'all had an agreement. But in actuality, Birdman can't capitalize. You can perform the record. You get a lot of money from the streams. You know what I mean? Rich Homie Quan's not here no more. So when they see you now, the moment's even more classic because they automatically think of Rich Homie Quan when they see you, the closest thing to him. You feel me? In terms of musically. So now you're gonna be able to get a lot of more fans from Rich Homie Quan's. You feel me? True supporters because they're gonna come to you because you're the closest thing to him. And then on top of that, you feel me? Since he's no longer here, it's more of a nostalgic and classic moment. You feel me? So you're gonna make a lot more money. Lifestyle is a classic record, timeless now. You feel me? It already was, but this just turned it up 1,000. It's gonna go diamond. You feel me? So it's gonna go. It's already gold, I believe. But yeah, I believe in some time they're gonna keep playing the record, and maybe 10 years, 7 years from now, it's gonna go diamond. You feel me? Um, and I just need y'all to understand, man, Young Thug, you need to send your condolences, man. Fuck all that ego, that pride. You feel me? Rich Homie was really there with you, wrong or right. You feel me? And you got to think about it like this, too. Rich Homie Quan knew he wasn't built like that. Imagine Rich Homie Quan on the indictment, on the RICO. Y'all already mad at Gunna. Y'all already mad at Rich Homie. And Rich Homie ain't even go to the courtroom. He ain't even do what Gunna did. And Gunna ain't even do nothing too bad. He just, accepted a plea deal on camera. A lot of niggas accept plea deals. You feel me? Just off camera. That's how you say whatever in that courtroom. Just nobody in there but a bunch of random people from all over the world that you have nothing to do with, that don't even know you. You feel me? But somebody, a fan, really went up in there, a reporter went up in there to, get some momentum for their Instagram and shit like that and fucked it all up. You feel me? So in reality, Rich Homie Quan made the right move because he would have been in that indictment. You feel me? And he ain't want to be in that. You feel me? I guess his soul told him, his intuition told him. You feel me? So this some game from the coop. Let me know y'all thoughts on the situation. You feel me? How to really sit back and think about different angles, how to approach this, man. Just make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. The Crib.